and gentlemen, good morning, and it's time for States. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my final high school fit check. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, today's the big day. It is States. This is the big day. I know this also isn't usually where I record it, but I have family in town right now. They're all gonna come watch me jump at States. God, I'm super hyped today. I'm actually feeling really good. My back is getting better, still iffy, but it's to the point where like it doesn't hurt at all when I'm jumping. My jumps been alright these past couple of workouts, but you know, I always say to myself, you know, I try not to think about that. It might hurt, but you know, the best jumps for me aren't made at practice, they're made at meets. And you know, I jump under pressure, and obviously a bad meet is a bad practice leads to a good meet. So I'm super hyped for these, you know, this meet, no matter what the outcome is. Obviously I'm just here to jump. As long as I just jump well and have a good time, I'm gonna be happy. I don't really want myself to have a standard because I've been stressed all year, and you know, really in under a year I've been able to get all the way to States and jump the heights I've been able to jump. So I already am proud of myself with that. I just want to give a big thanks to everybody who's been here along the way. You know, you guys mean the world to me. I appreciate you staying by and waiting for this entire meet. I'm gonna try to make this as entertaining as possible. Obviously I jump at literally 9 in the morning, so it's early, it's like 6 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and have my smoothie. I'll put the poles in the car, and we'll probably just head out after that. Going to a college called MTSU, really close to me. Never been there before. It's gonna be fun jumping there, but yeah. Ladies and gents, one last time of walking out of the house like this. It is still crazy to me. This is my last ever high school meet, you know? Going from being just a measly old little 10, 12-foot jumper to now a 15-foot jumper is crazy to me. I mean, I would have never thought this could happen, and I can't believe it. But here I am, heading to States right now, getting up early, as you can see, to go to the college and go jump. I'm so stoked, and I can't wait to get there. So, we got the bag today, obviously. A lot lighter than usual, though. There's a lot less stuff in there, which makes it a lot more easier to carry, which is nice. And yeah, let me set you guys up, and we'll have a conversation about who's gonna be there. All right, guys, in the car headed to MTSU. Let's talk about competition. Let's get serious here for a second. So, a lot of people here jumping. I think there's about 20 kids jumping today, but oh my gosh, this thing is not gonna hold up well for recording. I completely forgot about that. 20 kids jumping. We're only worried about 4. The top 4 are we're worried about. Obviously, Cannon, who you guys know, he jumped 16 at sectionals and then jumped 16 again at the decathlon States. But he also injured his ankle, I think, or like his hamstring or something. So he's not 100%, but he's still gonna be there jumping. So we still have to watch out for him. Kid named Gavin Bailey, who was at the Hardin Valley meet that we went to. No heighted then, but is a really good jumper now, so we're gonna have to watch out for him. And another kid named Brody Foster, also a really good jumper. He is ranked #1 in the country for the decathlon. And he jumped 15 the other week. So obviously we can all jump 15. Me and Ken are the only ones that have jumped 15.6 this season, but that doesn't mean that they can't. So we do have to watch out for them. I think the biggest competition besides Cannon is probably Gavin and then Brody. But you know, we can't say for sure who's gonna do good, who's gonna do bad. We just have to go there and jump well. Obviously the jumps for today, just want to clear bars quickly and consistently, which we've been working on that all season. Yeah, we got injured, but we're back at it, getting better than ever. We're ready to clear some good stuff today. And obviously just don't get into our heads about anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and drive there, jam out to my music, get locked in. I'll show you guys around the place, I'll warm up, and then you'll obviously see my jumps. But until then, you guys knew we had to stop and get the food. I need to have some sugar with me every time I jump. I've learned that at a couple meets, so I always try to stop and get something, whether it be some candy or just some sugar in general. I usually like Sour Patch Kids just because I enjoy them. Sorry, but you know, anything that'll help you out is pretty good. But now, officially on to MTSU. I swear this time. Guys, we're here. Look who we're with. The GOAT himself, Mr. Rohan.
17-foot jumper.
Guys, this guy is insane. I'm not gonna lie. He basically lives at MTSU. We'll show the campus in a minute. We've got to get our stuff in. We got our poles right there. Stuff to bring in. We gotta wait for wristbands, but it's gonna be a fun day jumping. Boys are all here. Meet started. We got a while before we jump, so. There's Reese, the GOAT. Look at the GOAT. I don't know. There's Rohan. 2 GOATs in the making, y'all. It's gonna be a fun meet. Compete and have fun, and see what we can do today. We did it. I won. That's like actually so insane. I had no reaction. I only jumped 15 today. You know, I had some really good attempts at 15.6. Once again, I'll use the PR height so it's not crazy to miss. But, you know, chilling, having fun, that's all that matters. We jumped well. We've got nationals, we've got some more AAU meets, and then obviously we've got college. So, what do we have to worry about? We're just having fun. Ladies and gents, I have to go, sadly. I have to get something done real quick, which is a surprise to you guys for a bit. But the meet is not over yet. I think I'm gonna go back a little later. I'm gonna keep my wristband on for it. I think I might go back a little later, I don't know yet, and watch the rest of my team compete. Because they all competed at 4. I competed super early today. But I have to go back home, get some stuff done real quick, and then maybe I'll come back up. I don't know though. Guys, I'll do the recap later, but like, this is unreal. Did I want 16 feet? Yeah. But did I win? I'd said it a lot. I really wasn't sure if I was gonna win. It was wild though. It was such a crazy span of events these, past couple of hours. It was insane, but if I could take this hair out of the PR pony, make it look all crazy. Look at that, look how crazy it looks. But yeah, guys, I'm just still in shock about everything. But let me go ahead, turn this AC on, and be on my way. Ladies and gents, the big surprise. Did y'all expect this? Probably not. Does it look good? Hell yeah. Is it just done? Hell yeah, you can see the hair on my head. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It feels good to start over and start fresh. Hair's kind of crazy at the top, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I look down, I don't even know how it looks. It looks kind of crazy up there, but, I think it's good to start fresh and start new. I like it. Just the way I like it, it'll grow back out and feel good. And obviously the best part is, if I don't like it, I'll have to get it again. But yeah, feels good to start new. It feels amazing to actually like see where I'm jumping. I don't have to have my hair up like this. It actually just feels nice to be like up there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head home and we'll recap the video because I think I've concluded that I'm not gonna go back up to Murfreesboro and watch the rest of the meet. Just because it's far and everyone who's jumped already is already done. So there's no point in me going back up. I think I'm gonna call it there. But yeah, let's head home and get to the post-meet recap. Hold on, guys. It's like a month after States. I completely forgot to make an outro part. It's so late after States, I've dyed my hair. and I was gonna showcase this in my video at Vulcan Vault. Surprise, I didn't go to Nationals. It got really expensive, and so we didn't go. So I'm actually gonna go to Vulcan Vault, and if you guys look on their page, they're actually releasing more vaulters that are gonna be there. And they said they have a really good roster this year, so they could have some huge vaulters be there. It'll be super fun. But yeah, I was gonna release it at Vulcan Vault, and I guess just now, I'm gonna do it now. But from what I remember, it states, Cannon did not jump. I got there, and the first thing my coach told me was, hey, Cannon's not jumping. So immediately, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders, and I was like, all right, cool. I can go ahead and just like jump now. But it was a really difficult day of jumping. Nothing was really hitting well, and I was really upset with myself for only hitting 15. I considered it a really bad jump day for a while, but then, you know, you have to realize, like, you ended up coming out with the win. You ended up being the state winner. So you have to take that into account. Like, did we want to hit 16 to attempt a state record? Yes. But it wasn't the day to do that, and we just weren't in the right conditions. You know, we tried our best to be in the best shape possible, and we did be in good enough condition to win states, and that's what you have to really think about. But did we get what we wanted at the end? No. Did we want 16? Yes. Do we have meets to do that? We have 2 meets left, Vulcan Vault, and then we have a home meet I'm gonna do here in town. 2 chances to just go into our college year jumping 16. It's gonna be a fun next year, y'all. We're gonna go on a lot of interesting meets, jump against a lot of crazy people next year. Next year, hopefully, will be the first time we ever see an 18-foot jumper. Actually, we might even see one at Vulcan. So it's gonna be a crazy next couple of years, y'all. But yeah, just wanted to wrap it up. Sorry for such a late response video. I definitely held this off for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get back into posting, but like, no promises. I'll make shorts, but like, I'm gonna try to keep the videos rolling. It's always a hassle to edit them, but you know, as I always say, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Please go ahead and subscribe. I know you guys enjoy the content that you watched all the way to the end, and you definitely didn't just, you know, fast forward to me vaulting. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. If you already subscribed, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. And of course, if you guys want to see anything else interesting or want to know the next time a video or short comes out, hit the bell and don't forget to comment on today's video. Thank you guys, and peace.